So Nancy Lieberman. So she responded to Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague, man, I don't know, man. It's been a very rough like month, or at least last couple weeks for Jeff Teague. So first of all, if I can find that report. So a couple weeks ago, Jeff Teague, right? First of all, he was talking about how Kobe don't defend like that, which stop. Then he comes out saying LeBron's on steroids. Where can I find that post at? Where is that post? Where is that post? Where is it? Now I'm gonna find that post for you guys. All right. So Jeff Teague said that. So Jeff Teague is just out here. He's just on a run. He's just on some type of like, I don't know, it's just some type of run. So he said a couple weeks ago that LeBron was on steroids when he was on the Heat. He said they started testing for HGH and he had to sit out. He said his back was hurting, then he sat out for 3 weeks and came back skinny. That's what he said, right? Now, obviously we all know he backtracked and he said, "Oh, I was just joking, yada yada yada," right? We posted that too. He backtracked. This is him backtracking right here. He took to his story because the trucks pulled up on him. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go at the king, that shit happens. So he said, "Y'all weird. I was joking about Braun. He was dominant. Just chill." But another thing that was funny that came out of that situation was he went back to his podcast the next day and he had an interaction with a Braun fan.
Remember the dude that pulled up on me?
Who said that he was basically a clown for accusing LeBron of being on steroids, going as far as calling him a bitch and a hoe. Check this out.
The gas station. Boy, that almost was your last day, boy. Whoever you was, Mook, you weren't here. The fool called me a B. Yeah.
Over Braun?
Got my back to pumping the gas. Then I turned back around. And I'm like, it's no way he's talking to me. So I had to load up. Like, this is gonna be.
Yo, this nigga Jeff Teague funny.
This one's gonna fly. Then he looked back. He like, yeah, you a snitch. you a hoe. You a snitch. I'm like, huh? I'm like, what are you talking about? Braun didn't do that. I'm like, man, go on, man.
Quit playing, bro.
Go on, man. Stop playing, bro.
I stopped playing that.
I was like, man, it's too early for that, bro. Stop playing with me. Go ahead, bro. White dude at the gas station was like, what is the problem?
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, he playing,
Boy,
bro.
he's about to be watching Laker games in heaven, boy.
He better stop.
Gas stations.
Bro, I don't know what you on. It was too early for that.
Tight.
Whatever to do.
Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? If you go out the king, you best not miss. That's what they always say, right? Nah, I'm just joking. Jeff T, cool peoples. But it's just like, I mean, there's just certain things you just don't say. If you're going to say something, just expect for, because LeBron fans are like equivalent to like Beyonce fans, or Nicki Minaj fans. Like they ride for Braun. And if you come out saying some crazy shit, they're going to come for you, bro. But I say all that to get to the main point of this topic. Nancy Lieberman, she recently was on a podcast with she was on a wait, where is the post? She was on a podcast and she was basically responding to Jeff Teague, who on his podcast said that Caitlin Clark was good, but she's not that good. So check out what she had to say.
I don't agree with Jeff Teague, who I read something today said that, Caitlin Clark, well, she's just a good player. She's not a great player. Jeff.
He said that? She good, but she not that good.
I love you. You weren't a great player.
Wait.
Okay? You were serviceable. I know you made the All-Star team one time.
Whoa.
I'm sorry if we're going to.
Serviceable.
Nah, she. Ooh, you see, yo. You see Michael Busey's face? That's everybody's face. Like, damn, you had to cook him like that? You had to do all that? Damn.
If we're going to be honest, I'm happy for your career.
But she called, bro, but the funny thing about this is she called him serviceable. Serviceable. I love you, but you aren't a great player. You were serviceable. That's crazy.
We won't out.
Chef, my guy.
Damn.
But you tripping. Caitlin's great.
She is great.
So that's Nancy Lieberman, basically. Am I pronouncing her name out? Lieberman? I don't know. But she cooked Jeff Teague. I mean, to call somebody serviceable is kind of crazy. But I see what she's saying. Like, okay. Even though, like, I'm not gonna make it like, a conversation where like, because let's keep it real. If Jeff Teague was playing in the WNBA right now, he'd cook everybody, right? But I guess you could say from a like, I guess, face of the league perspective, if you compare the two, I mean, Jeff Teague wasn't that. He was just he was a role player. Let's just call it what it is. He was a role player, who was good. He could be a starter in this league for a couple years, but I don't think Jeff Teague was ever one of those players that could be like a top 3 player, the top 3 best players on a championship winning squad. I mean, obviously he's never won a championship, so that speaks for itself. But I think it's funny how Nancy just went crazy on him like that because it's just one of those things that's unexpected. But I gotta agree though, Caitlin Clark is great. Like she's one of those ones. Now I think Paige is better, in my opinion. That's just me, but she's cool. She's cool, man. She's cool.